doing meme runs and failing meme runs. That's what's happening this stream. Yeah, right. But I mean, I lost so much time on Gaius, Phaedra, Avian. I think on Barber as well. Don't forget Phalanx. God damn it, I didn't even get a fast start right now. Pelagia was pretty bad. I failed pretty much every Colossus in my last run. Like, I wanna at least get a time that looks somewhat low compared to the any percent normal times. It's just embarrassing having a time like that on a meme run. Hey, getting the meme crew in here. It's not hard to one-cycle dodge though. Hat Tim dich hierher bestellt? Oder was läuft hier? Ich sehe schon. The meme coordinator is doing his job. To create the most memes. Yeah, it was actually pretty hilarious how I got that just randomly. Like, I don't like running dirge at all. But didn't have to try for that one too long. Okay. Stefan, was tust du hier? Hast nicht was Besseres zu tun? Um 2:30 nachts. Ja eben. Also was tut ihr hier? Oder zockt er nebenbei gerade was? Ah, ich sehe schon. Ich sehe schon. The Germans are taking over. While talking about football. You can't handle my German? That's too bad. But seriously, isn't German like kind of a ugly language to listen to if you don't understand it? That's how I always feel about it, to be honest. Well, if you think so. I'm overstabbing this, right? That's what you always tell me. Come on. Oh, thanks for telling me actually. I always mess that one up. But it doesn't matter for the first few colossi, I guess. Do I also have to equip it like to jump stab with it? Vivo. Who likes quad? I actually got a new quad PB as well on HTA. Not even close to Marcelo, but somewhat faster and better execution wise. Yeah, I see. That's why I messed it up a few times. Probably will save me like a couple of stabs. It stays now, right? Yep. And yeah, I also submitted like an HT Pelagia as a placeholder. Which is still second place, but I understand why nobody wants to run this shitty Colossus. It's just so awful and painful and slow. Especially on HTA, since you need to two-cycle it. So let's see if I can get that Gaia's Lounge. If I can get it, I'll save a bunch of time. Yeah, that still sounds pretty strange. You might wanna reinstall your game, like I told you already a couple of times. But I actually also have some crashes on Pelagia sometimes if I restart it too often. Same if I like skip the Valus cutscene in any percent too fast. It's pretty strange at times. Let's do this, the fat one. Just for the memes. But Aidan, HTA is the real deal. It's actually insane how much damage you deal to him. Oh god, I got the launch. That's so awesome. So I'm actually saving time now. Now I probably have to just... Does that work? No, not quite. Little stabby stab. So glorious. Even though it probably didn't save any time at all. It probably even wasted time because I had to switch to it. And he kind of stopped for a second there when I hit him. So it isn't really worth it. Yeah, I was hoping I can finish him off with a slash. But seems like the slash damage doesn't really increase with a green sword. But I saved 2.5 minutes. Maybe I can get an actual speedrun now, even in a meme category. Like, I'm still not sure if people will accept it to SLC, but you can ask Church and the others. If they like agree to add it, I won't stand in their way. So this is kind of fun, I guess. Even though it's kind of pointless at the same time, to be honest. Since it's just a faster, easy run almost. I'll just charge fully, I don't care. Wait, I'm going the right way, right? Kind of confused a bit. Yeah, should be right. I hope. I mean, compared to you not doing any skips at all, I don't think I waste so much time. But I guess that's just my opinion. Let's see if I can do rock boost. Yep. Oh, okay. This actually might save still sometime. Burn? Who will burn and why? Whoa! I might even get the skip first try now. Are you seeing this shit? Are you seeing that shit? Like, I don't care about the skips anymore, about the charge anymore, as long as I can get the skips properly. Like on any percent, this one is actually pretty difficult to do. Timing wise, at times at least. Oh boy, it's so much damage. Bam! Probably saving like 4 minutes RTA now. It's actually going way better than my shitty meme run last time. No, not yet. I still have to do one cycle and phalanx. But I might just do that with harpoons, to be honest, at this point. Would be kinda fun in a way. Not sure if it saves any time, but it would be fun. Like harpooning his sykes So I have more than enough damage to maybe even skip sigils or something. I'll just do it like Dirge. I have an idea. I also fell from Avian, right? Yeah, I think I did. I know phalanx is easy, but you know, I just don't want him to do a barrel roll. Yeah. You know what? You're right. I'll just do it with proper stabs and. Actually, do I want to? I'll think about it, Wacky. I'll think about it during the run. But right now I'm already 4 minutes ahead of my RTA time, so that's pretty neat. I'm just kind of tired right now since it's like 3 AM for me. And I've already had a beer today. And coffee as a mix works kinda well. Also a pretty nice burger. Like Brand New told me that that burger we have right here is better than any in America. And I mean, I would believe him, they're just so amazing. Ja. Tim, hattest du die schon mal in Golden? Die sind fucking super. Da waren ich und Martin heute. For some reason, like your goddamn clips don't work. No, but I like switching to German randomly for the memes. Yeah, but did you try the burgers from Golden at some point? They are amazing. He's doing the wing drop. Let's just do it. Come on, I can do it. Wing drop pattern. Wing drop pattern. Woo! Okay. I won't be taking any risks. Never mind. As long as I don't fall now, I'm more than fine. Only 7 out of 10, are you serious? Interesting. Do you like any others better that you've had? Yeah, I know, but... Meinst du echt? Okay. Ich meine, ich mochte es auch, aber bin mir nicht sicher. Martin ist übrigens voll der Hans im Glück Hater. God damn it, why is this shit so difficult at times? Ah yeah, right, your burger place. I mean, it's solid, but not sure if I would call it better. So close to falling down. Did you root for me to actually fail? Real fancy places. Did I visit any of the fancy places you're talking about? I see. Aidan wants me to fail. That's why he's here, to watch me suffer. Yeah, I need to try that one, I think, as well at some point. Four minutes and 50 seconds ahead in RTA now. Does Foxy really want me to fail? Just because I kept poking him with a mod stick for a second. Barber, right? Yeah, I'm going the wrong way in a way, but it doesn't matter too much. Actually, and I played it a bit at Brand New's playtime, like a third or halfway through the game, and I'll finish it at some point whenever I'm able to go to his place again. I mean, he's mostly okay with his opinions if it's about food, I think. I mean, I can agree with him most of the time. I like it as a puzzle game, but Brand New actually kept pushing me to go faster because he got bored of it, like watching me do puzzle games. So I didn't really have the like relaxed experience I would have liked to have, I guess. You're just all very extreme about food, like all of you. But well, let's not start food discussions here. Let's say we're both very extreme about food. What am I doing? Did I just get lost? What am I actually doing? Where am I? Ah yeah, there it is. I just got confused for a second. We are in now, there's no explain. Oh god. You have your opinions on food, I have mine. Let's not talk about that. Memes, exactly. It's all about memes in the end. Yeah, right? It's only about the backflip in the end. That's what saves the most time. But I'm very confused how I got lost. I think it's me being tired and that's all. Let's hope I don't miss that skip. After teaching it to Wacky. It would be kind of embarrassing if I failed it. Oh, I actually almost failed it. That was horrible. Why did I go for that jump? That was stupid. I don't think I'm that drunk. I should be fine, actually. Are you serious right now? What am I doing? Oh god. This is so bad. Okay. Kind of saved it. Could have been more embarrassing. I'm okay with that. I see, Kerrigan. I see. Aiden, I think you're doing something wrong then, because Barber Skip isn't actually that hard. Like, I don't even know why I had problems right there. It's only about knowing all the little nuances that make it as easy as it should be. Yeah, I don't care, Wacky. I'm still on good pace. I'm actually not sure if I can get the Hydra skip though. Hydras was pretty solid in my meme run last time. And it seems like I messed up Barber even worse the last time I ran this. Yeah, I'll try to, but I can't guarantee anything because if I mess up a positioning, I pretty much can't do it. Yeah, that's true. I mean, and to be honest, there's nothing to be great about it, Barber Skip. Once you know how to do it, you do it pretty much every time. But for some reason I don't know what I did there. And even still, like, I messed everything up that I could, but still got it in the end. This kind of shows how hard you have to fail to actually not get it. Are you shaming my taste now? I'm sorry. But you know that I go to extremes only to, like, mess with you in the end. Not on pizza though. The- and I respect that, Aiden. I can't agree with it, but to each their own, right? Because why would you actually make fun of people's tastes? It doesn't make any sense. There is no right or wrong. I mean, if you like pineapple on your pizza, go for it. There is no line, Kerrigan. There is definitely no line. Because you're not hurting anyone with your taste. Unless it's like... yeah, obviously. Pizza. Or pizza, as you would say in German pronunciation-wise. Unless it's illegal or something, that's what I meant. But not, you know, like eat whatever you want. I wouldn't care. Let's see if I can get that Hydra skip. Don't wanna hype it up, but I got it last time. But it's pretty hard on any percent. In Russian? How would you say it in Russian? Actually, I can't really think of it right now. I'm kind of confused. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I messed that one up. I can't do a skip anymore. I'm sorry. Kerrigan confused me. It's his fault. God damn it. It would have been so glorious. But yeah, I messed up the timing because I started counting too early. Or too late. Swimming too early. What is cringy? Wacky beat my run and then talk again. Many of the stuff you do is cringy, but that one time I actually mess up a somewhat difficult timing, you start talking again. God damn it. What is this even? But it doesn't matter, Wacky. It just doesn't matter. Even though I lost like a minute or so. Because I didn't get the skip this time. You know, like you only understand your suboptimal strats. Why would I even bother to analyze them? I'm pretty sure I could beat you in an attended strat run anyway. To be honest. Also, you wouldn't get failing Sparrow roll in an intended strat run if you say I don't have to finish off with sigils. What is that kind of bullshit? Like seriously. Just by execution on the sigils and stuff. You know, like I just know I can. I just know it. I just know that. At least if I saw you run and how you do things at first, and made some like notes. I mean, any time to be honest. If I buy a capture card, this could even be like a proper race. What kind of geographical skips are you talking about? Like, I think you miss how much of this game is also about plans and stuff. And like minor details which are part of the speedrun which you don't even notice. But you know what? If I can buy a capture card tomorrow, yeah, it only saves like 10 seconds of time, wacky. I think getting plans and being consistent are the things that are more important. Also, I think I'm doing this suboptimally right now. God damn it. What am I doing? I mean, I can't do the quad skip, right? I mean, Spaghetti will be at AGDQ, I think. With Church on the couch and stuff. So that's the latest we were able to see him, I think. Foxy will be there also, as far as I know. And Zik, I think. Okay, then I'm curious if you can do it afterwards. If it will still count as intended strat or not. Oh, so it's basically now about which strats you can use and which you can, so it's wacky percent to make up for all of your lack in skipping abilities. Only skip sold out, which I know. Wacky Wolf 2K18. He what is this shit? Hello, what are you doing? You never did that before. That's so strange. It doesn't matter, Wacky. But thanks. Foxy, why you gotta be like that? We don't really wanna get banned. Let's give you 10 minutes to think about that. Okay, this was a bit overboard, I'm sorry. Oh god. Wacky, can you actually unban him? I'm not sure how to do it. This was actually kinda mean. And now I'm just keep on running. God damn it. You can't unban him? Ah, come on, let me see if I can. Permit user. Okay, I found the button. Sorry, Foxy. Like after pressing the button, I thought about it, and 10 minutes actually is even too much for a meme, I guess. Even though it's kind of a nice meme. Maybe he left already, what do I know? And now he hates me. Well, rip. Okay, wacky. Alrighty then. What's your decision now? Bullying Foxy's a full-on meme now, I guess. Testing out the modding functions. Let's see if I can get it first try now. Nope. The timing was off. Kerrigan, that's what I was about to say. That's what I was about to say. Okay, there's Foxy again. Let's remove the timeout once again. It's a bit mean. Don't even need a parachute. You totally are. Wacky, I doubt that. I actually doubt that. But don't start going around with fun facts you know about me. Don't even start. Or I'll unmod you. Wait, I can actually even time out Wacky. That's interesting. So I have a high ground. But yeah, Aidan, indeed glorious. Wacky, just stop. No, just stop. I'm going the wrong way around again. It's Wacky's fault. It's all Wacky's fault. Kerrigan is more into like... Actually, never mind. Not going there. Never mind. It's all Wacky's fault, exactly. Actually, for Dutch, I need the harpoon strats. It's the strat I came up with. It's so awesome. It's actually glorious. But first, I have to find this shitty Colossus. I always get kind of confused when I get here for some reason. I mean, you can do whatever you want. It would be... A good thing though. Dirge is shitty. I don't like Dirge. I'm sorry if this disappoints you. Actual speedrunner has to use a sword to know his way to Dirge. I still have way too much trouble with that Colossus, to be honest. I can badmouth whoever I want. Especially Dirge. But yeah, to be honest, it's just me being bad at hitting the arrows. Less than the Colossus being bad, I guess. Gotta stay objective as well. At times. So I'm still very confused. Yeah, I'm going the right way. I mean, I could find him without the sword. I would just have to make sure I am oriented the right way. But yeah, to be honest, I'm kind of ashamed of it. Wacky% is just about only use rules that Wacky knows, and if you're faster than Wacky, don't do that. Basically, the rule is get a slower time than Wacky by any means. Even if it's just like resisting the dormant cutscene in the end. Tim, ich bin mir nicht sicher. Es ist zumindest ein bisschen spicy. Aber auch ein bisschen awkward, keine Ahnung. Ja, viel Spaß dir noch. Bei Football oder was auch immer. God damn it. Okay. I'll take that, to be honest. Could have been worse. Could have been way worse. And now look at this glorious strat I actually found myself. For the one cycle. Since you can't do... Tim, du bist eh immer überall da. Kann man nix machen. Here you go, and now I can just jump step the other sigil. It's so easy. Isn't that glorious? God damn it. Why do you have to deny it like that? Dutch! Come on. Don't be like... Ah! I know you can't, Wacky. You can't. It's all your fault. You cursed it. Ah, I should have just done a normal step, but... Gotta finish... Okay, this is a meme run. Never mind, it's not about speed at all. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, exactly, Aidan, exactly. Okay, I'm just... You know, it's like when you just have to deal that you lost, but you don't want to accept it. That's what just happened. Exactly, Aidan. And also, whatever that was, it only lost like 30 seconds, Wacky, it's fine. It's still one cycle, easy life. Actual speedrunner, by the way. How am I only 4 minutes ahead right now? Well, I guess I can make up time on Pelagia and Phalanx. And Argus probably as well. Dutch isn't even close to being glorious. You know what? I'll make a Colossus tier list for me, in my opinion, at some point. Kerrigan, why are you overdoing your memes? How and why? It's even too much for you, to be honest. Not even close, Wacky. Not even close. Good night, anyway. You know, that's when you start questioning your life choices and at my position. It's like, uh, like 3 a.m. right now, and I'm grinding some meme run. That's what I do with my life. Aidan, you should be the jury whenever like a penalty should be announced. You'll be the judge, and you always decide in Vicky's favor. That's your job then. Yeah, I guess. But Aidan already knows all of the rules. It seems like he's pretty knowledgeable in this stuff. And do I even need a parachute? I mean, I can equip it just to be safe, but I should be able to do it without it. Let me just try. If I see it fail... Oh, okay, I should have. I think I've actually... Yeah, never mind. It's so bad. I actually never missed that jump, but I think I jumped from a wrong... Yeah, from a wrong spot for some reason. I don't even know why. This was pretty... like, insanely bad even. That lost me like 20 or 30 seconds for no reason at all. Let me do some meme. Not even close, sadly. Come on, let me do another meme. I feel like doing it right now. Okay. God damn it. Couldn't get the swag this time. I'm so bad. Like I even watched for the aim. And now it's just bad. Actually losing time on the easy Colossi. How can I? Because Celosia was actually pretty nice in my last run. And you'll be the jury, so in the end, only your fights are satisfying. Yeah, wasted potential in my run definitely so far. But even I would agree with. So we will submit this to SSC after like discussing it with a moderation team, but there shouldn't be anything standing in the way of that being an official category. If I get Pelagia one cycle and Phalanx one cycle, I'm still saving like 10 to 15 minutes. That's the sad part about it. Okay, you can like place your bets right now. How badly will I fail Pelagia? Like how many single moments of failure will you find in this attempt? Like, to give you an idea, if you looked at my last run, it would have been like 4 or 5, I think, off the top of my head. 10 retries. Alrighty. Retries as in I'll have to climb on Pelagia again, right? Yeah, everyone hates Pelagia. Are there even people that like grinding Pelagia? It's like completely insane. No, Pelagia isn't glorious. It's the opposite of glorious. It's not glorious at all. Like, I agree Pelagia is definitely shittier than Dirge. With that I can agree, without any doubt. It would probably be last place on my list. You'll have to look into it, Vaiki, because that sounds just horrible. Why don't you reinstall your PS4 file, like Shadow? You'll have to show me on stream sometime. You can make a backup, right? I think somehow it should work. If not, I personally like regain all of your achievement stuff, I guess. Oh, it's not even the achievement, just with items. Oh god, no. Actually, never mind. This would take ages. Oh, it literally, like, destroys your PS4, what? Whoa! Did you see that sick jump? I mean, I'll help to figure it out for you at some point. You may only worship me if I actually don't fail any jumps from now on. Because I will try to get the full, like, skip. This looks pretty good actually. You may start worshipping me now because this might be a perfect Pelagia. Did you see that? Did you see that? Wasn't that awesome? I'm saving like 5 more minutes now. Or 4. Never thought I could get a almost perfect Pelagia, actually. Now if I don't fail phalanx at all, this run might be somewhat decent. Yeah, I saved like 3 minutes and 20 seconds on this split. And I can save like 5 more on phalanx probably. Like ideally I would get an IGT that is faster than Distortion's normal run and I would be somewhat happy. Phalanx, yeah, right. Yeah, glorious is way better than epic. Because it's just glorious, right? I like how it's a meme by the way. At this point. And Wacky, I won't like I'm not sure. I think I have an idea of what I will do for phalanx. It might be bad, but I'll try it anyway. I'll just go full harpoon style. No rolls allowed. Who needs barrel rolls anyway? Yeah, no pressure, right? No pressure at all. You know what? I don't even... Wacky, what is this monstrosity of a link? Don't post things like that in my chat. It's scary. Ah, full harpoon. YOLO. I mean, I could do it probably. But that would be kinda mean. She didn't do anything wrong so far. Except post that monstrosity though. That's kinda bad. Why would you do that? Okay. Hopefully I can get that timing somewhat close to... Not even close, okay. Yeah, that wasn't worth it. Let's just keep going with harpoons, I guess. Nothing to lose now, right? What is this? Why are they so bad at hitting stuff? It's not even worth it. What am I doing? God damn it. I'll use the harpoon for the upper sigils. You know what? No, never mind. I'll just kill the sigils. I don't care anymore. Ah, it's starting. It's starting to be bad. Why? Why does this happen? God damn it. But I mean, it happened to the best already. At one point, Church lost a world record run like that. It's pretty painful. But can happen even to the best of runners. Alrighty, I don't care. Okay, I see what you mean about the sigils being all like that. Okay, I probably waited too early for that one, but yeah, whatever. As long as I don't free cycle this, should be okay. Did he actually almost fall down right there? That would have been awful. Oh, imagine if he just closed down his sigil now. Okay, fair enough. Not good, but better than last time. Yeah, because you just kill it too fast. I'm interested if you could just do mini steps to like get an effect where you actually don't kill the sigils, but I'm not sure if this would work out. Saved another 2 minutes and 41 seconds, so I'm like 10 minutes ahead right now. Zenobia should be easy. Normally. Argus, I'll try to do hand first, since I'm feeling like doing hand first. And after that I'll get all of the things properly, I hope. Malice is pretty easy, usually. But I think I'm still behind Distortion Pace, which actually shows how good that guy is at the game. Because he can be as fast and faster than I am without using items. Pretty interesting, to be honest. Yeah. I actually should show you how to do the phalanx one cycle strat without items, where you just don't kill the sigils. It's pretty easy to implement actually, because everything else is like intended strat run. Like it's literally easier than Dirge strat. You just have to know how much you stab. Wacky, you actually don't aim at all if you do the strategy, which people use for speedruns. You literally don't aim at all. It's a myth that you have to have aim in this game. Also, I feel like my pathing on this part is always very suboptimal. But I don't know any better. I should look into it. Because I feel like I'm losing time on places where I shouldn't. Wacky, with a strategy, you don't need to aim at all. Like literally. What is there not to understand? Just... I mean, you can do Kuro, right? It's basically like that for failings. You just aim at a position and wait for some seconds until he passes certain points with easy visual indicators. After that you climb him and just stab the sigils, but don't kill them, and then you've done it. Mikey, there literally is no speedrunning strat for Kuro. I'm not, unless you're talking about preset steps which are not required. Unless you're playing HTA, I guess. When they are kind of useful at least. But for the normal NTA boss rush, they are not required at all. Or say am I going the right direction? Yeah, of course I am. Why would I even... Yeah. Orientation is not my strong suit, Wacky. And I was on the right track. It's just that I'm very easily confused, especially when it's like 4 AM. There's geographical concept art in the main menu. That's how much I know about the game. But watch me get that super jump though. You can unlock concept art. God damn it, got the super jump in the wrong direction. Oh no, do it, Wanda. Thank you. But now the timing is all ruined. I was faster in my last run, that's for sure. Now I'm not sure where I am. I might actually fail the run up now as well. Yep, that's what I thought. Where am I actually? Okay, never mind, it's fine. He'll take a while anyway. Oh, seriously, that's a thing that exists. I never bothered with the reminiscence mode, only for the achievement once. But I guess that's something I need to do. Yeah, I forgot, but never mind. Also, I probably forgot to equip the sword right now. No, the sword is actually equipped, but I didn't get the plant properly. Come on! Come on! God damn it, what is wrong? Wanda, just do your thing, please. Recovery, by the way. What? Capoons! What are you guys talking about? Why would I use harpoons on Zenobia? Invalid run. The new game plus run actually requires you to use harpoons at some point. Even though I did on Dirge, but that doesn't count because Dirge is something special. That requires special care. Argus. Oh boy. Yeah, right, Wacky. Of course. If you want it to be that way. So yeah, Argus. Hopefully I can get that hand out of the way pretty quickly to not have to deal with any awkwardness that might arise from the sigil. And after that it should be pretty straightforward. I actually tried to get the third place on NTA Argus and almost got it at some point, but the jump step is kinda tricky to get on the head. Everything else I was able to do, in theory. But it's just crazy what kind of timing Stormgrat and Hammer get on NTA. Like where they finish with Sigil and before Argus has any time to react, they're already on his head. And make that reset jump step, it just looks insane. I'm not sure if I'm ever able to do that one. Yeah, Wacky, what about it? Are you telling me it's not really worth it and I should just switch to running? Or whatever. Woo! Nice jumps and tricks and stunts. Oh, that's unfortunate. I I mean, we won't cry about aggro like falling down the cliff this time anyway, as we always don't do. Let me do some Marcello jumping. Whoa! Hey Church, when will this meme New Game Plus run ever be a thing? Would you consider accepting it into the SRC meme categories, or do you think it's too much of a meme? Also I got the skip. How am I just that good? The difference, I mean, you can use the cloak and malice and do nice meme strats with harpoons, I guess. And it should be faster in theory. I mean, I like it actually, just one-shotting sigils, but I guess I get your point as well. And it's actually pretty interesting how I'm still slower than you in distortion are. Well, even trying to get a proper run going. You can on Dirge Church, that's where my strat comes in. You harpoon his eye, and you harpoon the first sigil, and after that you jump step with second sigil. I found it out on my own. That's just how awesome I am. Yeah, my only contribution to that category, I guess. But you can also miss aggro like that. Mikey, don't overdo that shit. Please. Yeah, Church, do it. I would be interested how fast you can go, since you actually are somewhat decent at the game. It's basically, the rules is New Game Plus on normal and everything is allowed. World record. The world record that was like slower than 3 or 4 times on the normal 90% leaderboard, right? Yeah. I'm not even sure if this will be sub 130 to be honest. Probably not. And since this is the only way I can ever get a sub 30 run going for the moment. Yeah. Like you don't have to tell Church that that he can beat you. He can beat me as well pretty easily. So stop mocking him. Yeah, right, Church. And I think it's pretty doable. Yeah, normal. Hard might be more interesting, but in a way it's just looking at how fast you can beat that game at all. And I don't think normal or easy differentiate at all when it comes to playing it with items. So might as well go for normal, New Game Plus. Like, even RTA wise, like if I can go for something almost sub 130 while being bad at the game, you could probably get like a 110 or 105 or something. Yeah, but how does with damage even like compare at all if it's one-shotting everything anyway? Like the Queen Sword one-shots every sigil as far as I know, so far. Let me see if I can get that one. And I'm sure optimization with like item combinations or something could be pretty fun. I mean, it's as meme as it gets, but it's pretty fun. Like, you don't have to give him any tips to beat me, he can do it anyway. But yeah, actually, I guess light stabbing saves some time. I'm at like 126.40 right now RTA wise, so not sure how it will be in the end. Probably like slightly above 130 or something. 133 or whatever. Actually insane how all of you guys can like do a normal percent run faster than I can do a new game plus all item run. I should get better at this game. But yeah, I didn't get Hydra skip this time and lost some time on Dirge and Solos here for some stupid reason. Yeah, of course it is. Still don't really get that Bassaran like first try skip, but I got it second try on this one. But still pretty impressive to be honest. Since I'm not even that bad at the skips, arguably. But just those little things that make a big difference in the end. I mean, it's pretty relaxing to run. And that's why it should be a category in my opinion, actually. Shadow of a Colossus needs more meme runs. I mean, one thing you can do is to use the parachute to save like some failures. Not too much, but it still saves time. Also this, I guess. This is probably one of the biggest skips item-wise. I guess. I mean, if we looked into it, we would probably find some more skips, right? Like the one on Dirge I told you about, which makes the one cycle pretty easy. You can get creative with it. The question is if you wanna get creative with it in the end. Like probably there are some skips possible for parachute that I don't even realize. Like I didn't use it at all this run, I think. Only on Bassaran maybe, I'm not sure. Also sometimes I just don't get that jump for some reason. Actually I didn't even use it on Bassaran now that I think of it. God damn it. I messed up. Oh god. Grab something. God damn it. Okay, I should be fine. Oh, you don't take... Did I forget to... Yeah, I didn't use Queen's Sword. My bad. I mean, Church, I'm just not sure how you would get it otherwise, because it's pretty much impossible to not one-shot with Sigil. Or it's very difficult, I guess. But that's some things to think about at least. 131 right now. Yeah, I don't like intended strat percent either. Even just because it's like very inconsistent in making up rules for it. I mean, if it wouldn't be as arbitrary as it always sounds like ruling-wise, maybe it would have some point to it, but yeah, in the end, why would you like try and not learn the speedrun strats if they are readily available? It just feels lazy to me in a way. And I don't really see how to pronounce speedrunning, since it basically skips all of the fun parts that involve speedrunning. Like seriously, I can teach you all of the skips off stream. It's not as hard as you would think. Yeah, but that's a problem, Vikey. It's pretty arbitrary. Because some other guy will say, but that's kind of speedrunny. You were like, for example, should climb up Valor's back instead of going for the cutscene skip. Like, how would you even try to make an argument there? God damn it. 133.49. Let's see what the IGT is. That's actually kind of interesting to find out, since I also use a PS4 standard without SSD. So it might actually be even faster than some of the top any percent times. Even though it's not worth much, since I played it with items, right? But that was much cleaner than my last attempt, so I'm somewhat happy, even though there's more potential to it, of course. I mean, Vaki, just write up your rules in some kind of document and make a run. We can compete between each other if you want. It just doesn't make sense for a leaderboard, in my opinion. The New Game Plus thing we can actually talk about, because I can actually see somewhat of a fun, like, category as a meme. That would make somewhat sense because it involves new mechanics. But the problem would be that in the end speedrunners would try to find a way to make it as speedrunny as possible without breaking your rules. And then people would again like try to contest what it is intended and what not. Like you can probably find some speedrun strats that abide with these rules, you know. Like if, for example, you were talking about breaking one of the like walls on Baba to trigger the cutscene, but you can still do that while doing the speedrun strat and being on his back already. How much of an intended strat is that? And how much like all of the physics skips even unintended? Like there is an achievement where you don't like break Malice arm chain, so it was somewhat intended of the developers, you know. Yeah, but how would you even know what the dormant rule actually entails? Like I said, Wacky, we can do it as a kind of challenge or like what would I call it? Like race, but I would don't think it makes any sense as a category for a leaderboard, since it kind of defeats its own purpose. But aren't the dormant hints sometimes pretty vague about what they're telling you? You can like interpret all of kinds of stuff into them, right? Yeah, but I'm not sure about that one, to be honest. But yeah, Church, definitely tried the New Game Plus run, it's pretty relaxing. Like in the end it's all arbitrary, so I don't think there's much to discuss, it's more or less like an interpretation kind of thing and there's no right or wrong. I mean, you could argue all of speedrunning is arbitrary in that way, but it gets more arbitrary the more special rules you apply to it. And I think the community is kind of too small to create like category extensions like the other speedrunning communities do for their meme runs that are too memey for the normal usual player. Yeah, exactly, wacky percent. But in the end it is kind of wacky percent because you make up the rules. If you mean like the intended strat run, I think we'll make a race out of it because I'm kind of interested in the challenge. Like I can see if I can buy a capture card tomorrow, since I plan on doing that. If I find one that is reasonably priced, I can actually set this up tomorrow. Or Saturday at the latest. I'll teach her the skips soon enough. She learned Barber today. There is some progress to be made. Gotta take all of it step by step. Colossus by Colossus, and then like combine it all and make a shitty 2-hour run, and after that, step by step, it'll be some kind of progress, I guess. Like, it wasn't only one jump, you can actually do the skip by now pretty consistently. Don't make it all special. Or do you mean the one where you actually like skipped all of his? Yeah, never mind. I got what you mean. I mean, most of the skips are not even that hard. Oh, my battery is low. Hope it's enough to get the in-game time to show still. Wacky, there are actually guides out there. That's just unfair. That's just unfair, Wacky. There are guides. I can show you some. And if those are not enough, there's even like the plush guide from the old version if all else fails. Because most of those skips still apply. Wacky, do you want me to make a full guide of every Colossus now? That's tons of work, but I guess I can do it at some point. Yeah, that's true, Aiden. But some of them are also kind of like, yeah, outdated. The Hydra skip, there's an easier one now. The Basran skip, there's probably an easier one now. I mean, whenever I'm ready with my Snowbeard tutorial, I can also like start doing other ones. Because I feel like those won't take as much time if I don't concentrate in depth on all of it. I'll just have to get started at some point. But I can make some guides if you want, Wacky. It's not like more guides are not helpful anyway. I mean, through Church's guides I learned how to do the Hydra skip, for example. And also the idea behind the Bassaron one. Like a whole setup and stuff. So yeah. It's definitely true that there need to be some updated guides. I know Spaghetti wanted to do like a full game guide, but that kind of doesn't seem to be a thing anymore. Ah, yeah, right, those two. Actually, yeah. Church, even though we forgot those existed, those actually helped some people. Me as well. Like the Kuro one is very subtle, but it's a good thing. Well, of course, individual teaching is always easier, Wacky, but you can't expect that every time. But I'll teach you if you want to learn. Like seriously, if I get a capture card tomorrow, I can actually like do it through Discord call, where I just can show my screen like without any input lag. Because the problem most of the time is if I use remote play, that the input lag sometimes gets too insane. The problem wouldn't exist with a capture card. So yeah, I'll do it. There was a Pelagia guide? I might have skipped on that one because I desperately need it actually. Yeah, Church. In the end, it's just like getting over the fact that you actually needed to invest time into the game to get better at it, right? Even though the skips aren't even that hard. Like even the Basran and Argus one is just about like going ahead and just trying for as long as possible and as long as you need it. Yeah, wacky, but that's because you literally one-shot Pelagia once you get the other steps right. That makes it way easier. Try the Zenobia one, Church. Like in the run today, I actually saved it in a way. Well, Church, to be honest, the guys one is kinda tricky. And the guides that were available weren't as helpful as you giving feedback actually on Mike's stream that one time. That's how it kinda clicked for me. 10802. That's something, right? Probably not as good as I wanted it to be. Yeah, still behind Plush. Like I'm comparing my time to actual any percent normal times. It's kind of hilarious. In a